It is another beautiful day in Lake Tahoe. I'm just gonna say it now so we can get it over with. I am rocking the ultimate dad outfit right now, and you know why? It's because I'm wearing my dad's clothes. See, look, we're matching.
This is how you do dad.
Yeah, I know. I didn't bring anything. I came very underprepared, and I forgot slides or sandals or anything besides shoes. I forgot shorts, so I've been upgraded to my dad's shorts and the dad sandals, and now we get to match because he has the matching dad shorts and the matching dad sandals.
One of these too, if you need.
No, I'm not ready for that. I gotta have a kid first. We are taking the boat out, and my dad's a veteran boater, whatever that means, but it's a weekend right now, so it's crowded and it's giving me anxiety. No backup camera, just using the old eyeballs.
Yeah.
Just like that, first try. I catch myself watching like boat ramp compilations of idiots that can't, well, I say idiots, but it would be me, of people that can't get their boat in or they let their truck fall in. That's a dad trait that I have yet to acquire, is how to back up into a boat ramp with a boat on a trailer. I haven't unlocked that level of dad yet. And just like that, we are in the lake and ready to go.
That was fairly hectic, but I've seen worse on it when there's an east wind and 5-foot waves coming in.
Spoken like a true dad. That is a view, all right. Sure beats LA. Fish on! I hooked it myself and I passed my dad the rod so it could look like he did it. Is it a big one?
Not bad. 3 to 5 pounds maybe.
That's not a bad fish.
That's dinner, yeah.
Show us what you got. I'll hold it up to the fisheye lens so it looks like it's 4 feet long. Are we eating that tonight?
Uh-huh.
I'll show you how it's done this time. Let me drop that bad boy down.
Still waiting.
Fishing's really not that fun until you catch something, huh?
Then it becomes catching.
I guess I'm pretty good at fishing.
You are. You're doing it.
I'm just not very good at catching. So what was it called? Jigging? My jigging wasn't much of a success. So we've moved on to more advanced fishing techniques. Downrigger?
Downrigger. Now we look for the fish on the sonar and keep our depth about 100 feet.
All right. Too many tryhards in this whole fishing activity. I feel it squirming down there. I'm catching now, baby. We're not fishing anymore.
And don't count your fish before they hatch.
Feels like a small little guy, though. I feel kind of bad for the guy. Oh, I see him. That's a fish, all right.
See if you can get him in the boat. Got him. Oh, he is a little guy.
Yeah, is he keepable?
Oh yeah, he's a meal. Well done.
Caught myself a fish, baby. Hurry.
Not ready yet. Okay, stick it out towards the camera.
Hurry up, I don't like holding it. All right, I got my fish. We decided we're gonna let him go, so swim on, brother.
Uh-oh.
No, I see his gills moving.
We need to re-oxygenate him.
His gills are moving, give him a sec. There he goes. Goodbye, brother. Thank you for your service. There's a 2 fish limit. His life gets spared, and we're gonna try for a bigger one. Oh, that was exhilarating. We sat out there for another 15 minutes or so, and of course did not catch any other fish, and I should have kept the one that I let go, but it was beautiful out. So just here's some footage of how beautiful it was, and now back to the video. That's what I get for trying to have good fish karma. We could not catch another one. Probably should have kept the one that I caught, but it is what it is. We are now going onwards to try to find a swimming hole, because it's getting toasty. Beautiful day today though, Captain. I'll see you guys at a swimming hole. I don't know if you can hear me. Farewell. All right, we've reached our destination, so in I go. Farewell. Ow, that hurt. I didn't think that one through. Underwater footage always cracks me up when I'm editing it, because while I was filming this, I'm like, well, I'm gonna try to look so majestic and maybe like slow down the video, put it in slow-mo so it looks all beautiful, and I'm looking at it, I look like I'm drowning the whole time. It's crazy how clear, I mean, that's what Lake Tahoe is known for, is for being clear. I think we're in like 10 feet of water right now. I don't know if it's showing on camera actually, but you can see the bottom like nothing. And there's my dad. My dad just swims apparently. He's an amphibious creature. I'm not. I'm a land creature. I'm gonna see if I can touch the bottom. How deep do you think it is right there? Like, can I fetch some sand?
It's about 8 feet.
Oh, you fetched some sand, did you? I got sand. Mission success, take me back to land. Look at that view though. And just like that, the boat is loaded. Never mind, I spoke too soon.
There we go.
There we go. And just like that, the boat is loaded, or latched. That whole thing just seems like an overwhelming process to me. Oh much to the dismay of some people, we're gonna sit down and have a little yap session. No, I think we're far enough along in this style of content that if you want to be here, you're here. I think if you don't enjoy this new style of content where it's just more talkative and much more lifestyle than it is skating, I think you already would have unsubscribed a long time ago. So yeah, every now and then it's nice to sit down and just talk for the majority of a video, and that's what we're doing. Probably titling this video something along the lines of something I still struggle with, which is about as straightforward as it can be. I've talked about this off and on now probably for years upon years, but more frequently in the past couple of months. And for me, it's all a mental thing. Like I'm sure I can see the comments already. It's gonna be, bro, just post whatever you want. You're overthinking it. I know, well aware of that. I also saw a comment that I resonated a ton with that was essentially, they were the same way. I'm just gonna cut myself off really quick. I'm looking through this footage and I must not have realized that the sun was directly behind me. I'm well aware of the fact that I have large ears and they stick out. And every now and then I'll be filming and the sun will be behind me and it'll light my ears up as if there's literal like LED lights inside of my brain sticking out. And I couldn't continue with this video because it's like a serious conversation. But my ears are illuminated. My ears are glowing. So I had to address it. I had to talk about it and acknowledge it. I'm aware of it. Yeah, I guess we'll continue on now. Where sometimes just talking, even to me, it's to a camera on a stick in my parents' backyard, is oddly therapeutic, even if it's repeating myself or things I've already said. So we're doing it. Therapy sessions with Garrett Ginner. You guys are my therapist. The constant battle of feeling like what I'm doing is boring or like not worthy for the internet. Maybe that's the way that I should put it. We were sitting right there at the table having dinner. My dad's like, "Oh, a bear." That's the bear. It was pretty much kind of right behind me. So they say they see bears here almost every day. God, dude, my ADHD brain is insane. What was I talking about? How do I need to be medicated? You guys, the viewers, those of you that watch and enjoy this style of content, have made it abundantly clear with a ton of nice comments essentially saying like, dude, post whatever, we'll be here, we enjoy it. I read those comments, I acknowledge those comments, I know those comments are true, yet I still have these like, I don't know, insecure thoughts where it's like, oh, like I need to, I don't want to film this right now, but I need to, but like, how do I make it exciting? How do I make it engaging? How do I make it resonate with the audience? And like, it's a weird battle because like I know I don't have to, because I know that those of you that are here are gonna watch whatever, and I also know that you'll enjoy it more if I'm enjoying it, and I still find myself like overcomplicating things and stressing on having to film or what to film. Today, for like the whole reason that I'm filming this video and talking about it and titling the video what I am is because today was a perfect example of me trying to logically listen to the logic, I guess what I'm trying to say. The content creator, the YouTuber in me would have filmed much more than I did today. I didn't even tell you guys, my mom and I went on a run this morning. I haven't ran with my mom in years. She's a runner. She's been a runner my entire life. She's ran 15 plus marathons. She runs every single day for a minimum of an hour a day, every single day. We did a super amazing 5-mile run just up in the mountains. Like the trails up here in Tahoe are so sick. And it was cool. My mom hates being on camera, and she even told me, she's like, you can film, like, because she knows that's what I do for a living, for livelihood. And I wanted to, and I felt obligated to. I was like, fuck, like I need to film, I need to document this, I need to post it to the internet. But I let like my real life that didn't want to film, that wanted to just be in the moment and enjoy, I let that take over, which is something that I'm struggling with in a good way. Like I struggle with not letting it take over, and I just existed. I just ran. I hung out with my mom, and it was a really cool time. Kind of same thing after the lake with my parents. The content creator in me was like, okay, like I need to skate because I know the people want to see skateboarding, but like I don't really want to skate. But like, do I go drive to the Truckee skate park anyway and just like get a couple minutes of footage so I have something? I almost did, and then I'm like trying to train myself, if that makes sense. I really just didn't feel like skating today. Not for any reason, I just didn't want to. Wow, that sun glare behind me is kind of gnarly. Readjust into... I'm just waiting for someone to point out, like, oh, the timestamp here, you guys see the bear behind him? Yeah, long story short, I didn't. We got back to the house, we cooked up dinner, I didn't do shit. My parents cooked up dinner, we had trout, the trout that my dad caught, the one that we kept. Thank you, Mr. Fish, for your service. You nutritionalized me. Had dinner, hung out for a little bit, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna go film this talking point, this outro, whatever. And that was sort of it. So I don't think I filmed really much today, but I did a ton. It's so easy for me to see it and say it, but it's really hard for me to do it. And I'm hoping it'll just come with repetition and vocalizing it in videos like this, saying it out loud, documenting it, because now you guys are aware of where my head's at and you can call me out on it, which sometimes I need. Okay, we're gonna go on a quick tangent here because I have ADD brain. The older I get, the more that I realize that my parents have unlocked life. And it's funny talking about this in their backyard when they're in there, because I know they watch my videos, so I know they'll hear me say this. Where do I start? I've gone through a lot of stages in my life, and because I've been a YouTuber for years, you've been through those stages with me. My least favorite stage, which was also the stage where I was the most successful financially, was like the 2017, 2018, I call it the douchebag era of my YouTube career, where I was driving a super loud purple Audi, wearing in my worst, I was wearing 2 chains with these giant gold and diamond pendants on it. Just like materialistic, I guess is the way to put it. You know, as you can probably pick up from the content, like my parents, I love the word privileged. We are extremely, extremely privileged. They will splurge on like life experiences, not like traveling. My parents don't travel at all. They hate traveling. No nice cars, no fancy cars, no shiny $100,000 boats, like nothing like that. Not like my house cost more than their house in Tahoe, but they just prioritize life. They do have social media, but they follow one person, and it's me. Like they only exist on social media to support me. If it wasn't for me, they would have no ties to the internet at all, which I am so envious of. The older I get, the more I realize that I really want, I aspire to be like them when they are older. And I know Taylor does too. They were able to set themselves up so that they are able to properly enjoy life, is how I like to put it. I think that this feels weird, like I don't want to say that it's not trauma dumping, like venting, when I know they'll watch it feels like we're having a personal conversation, but I know they're gonna hear this, which is good. I look up to them. I look up to you guys, mom and dad. They for sure keep me grounded, if that makes sense. I've always been I like bright and shiny thing. I think I'm a materialistic person, or maybe I'm growing out of that slowly, which I would like. But whenever I'd mention, when I was making really, really, really good money on YouTube, I would want the nicest, the newest car, the nicest house. My dad would always just be like, why? Why do you want that? And then I would get it, and it'd be super sick for a little bit, and then after a couple of weeks or months or years, depending on what it is, it's like, okay, what did I achieve with that? So yeah, talk about a tangent, huh? I guess where I can tie back into that is my parents are the opposite of materialistic. They are the only the only thing they care about is happiness and experiences. Today, that was what I was working on. Is while I do social media for a living, I struggle with separating real life and social media. Some days, as you guys can tell, some days I love documenting everything. I love documenting from the second I wake up to the second I go to sleep. I like that. Other days, I don't. I think for me, it's just getting okay with that. I'm a very all in or nothing type of person, so it's weird for me to want to do something one day then not the other. I'll wake up, be like, all right, I'm vlogging every single day. I'm doing this, and this, and I'll film it every single day. And then a week into it, it's like, wait, I don't want to do that, so I abandon everything. Yeah, that's it. Does any of what I'm saying make sense, or is this just I'm just blabbering on about nothing? I guess that is it. I think a healthy blend of both is what I want to feel comfortable with. Which right now, videos like this, I'm like, dude, you just posted a 10-minute video of you talking. What? It's a waste of content. When I need to realize it's not. This really felt like a therapy session. In a good, I feel like I got weight off my shoulders. I feel great. I just dumped it all onto you guys. Long story short, I had a really cool day with my parents today. It was good to reconnect and spend time with them. It was also good to not film all of it. And I think what I did film came very naturally. It didn't feel forced at all. And it's going to be really cool to have that footage now and look back on those memories whenever I want. So today was that balance that I want. I think I'm gonna say my goodbyes to my parents here, and then I'm driving to Nevada. Because the whole reason I'm here, besides hanging out with my parents, was because it's closer to pick up Gabe. I talked about that in the last video. And then I'm going and picking up Gabe tonight, driving back to my house, hanging out with him for a couple days. I think we're going to a casino. Alright, picked your boy up, and we made it to a casino. I don't really know if they're gonna let me film some of the table games here, but let's see if I can remember why I hate casinos. I'm never going to a casino ever again. That was the dumbest thing that we could have possibly done.